Expansion, expansion, expansion. Everybody is talking about this amazing frequency of expansion cracking in into stage left. Suddenly, all the things that are just beautiful and wonderful and that we've been waiting for a very long time just drop into our laps and we just get them. No, I would like to say that first of all, hopefully, touch wood, yes to all of that. But the thing I want to address in this podcast is this: anything that has the power to expand has the power to expand. Expansion can be expanding what is hidden, buried in doubt, fear, anxiety, stress, overwhelm, lack, scarcity, the belief that you're not worthy to be loved. The energy of expansion means that those things can be expanded too. Expansion means that if you have a little bit of cognitive dissonance going on, oh, a little bit of like, I hope that this is going to be great, and I believe that this is going to be great, and also I'm terrified that this might happen. A little bit of like, I'm going to sprinkle this with a whole like, I know that my dreams are worthy of meeting me. And also on the other side, I'm going to sprinkle it with a little bit of like, also, I don't know if I believe that that's true. Okay. That's when you've got mixed signals that you are sending into the field. Expansion also means that what you will reflect back will be mixed signals. Expansion, which is everything that media is telling us about, social media at least. Many of us who are part of conscious communities are seeing this massive explosion of all of the positive, wonderful things, which is good, great, glorious, delicious. Just encouraging us that like the very best year of our lives is coming up. The love of our lives is just going to roll in. The real one, the soulmate. The dream we've been building towards is just going to drop in. All the things we needed to actually shift our business into prospering, they're just going to arrive too. Suddenly, they're just going to knock on our door. Here's the thing. I do believe that expansion, that layer of massive expansion is coming in to meet us. All these beautiful, positive, delicious things that feel like they've been hidden, that some of us have been waiting for decades. Maybe you jumped in a few years ago or a few months ago and already you feel like you've been waiting too long. Okay. All three of these strands are valid to observe. It is important to observe that expansion. That word means expansion. It means that whatever energetic signature is moving through you, whatever entanglements are sitting in your thought forms, in your emotional body, the dominant one will win. And guess what? That will expand into your field. That is not to terrify anybody and make us prisoners of trying to figure out how the guano we're going to strap down our thoughts and only think happy thoughts and hum and, hopefully make it through the day. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, and I learned this in a very important lesson today. What I'm saying is your intentions matter now. Let's back up. Our intentions matter now more than ever. What it means is that my words, if I was able to get away with saying one thing but feeling something underneath it, it is going to be way less easy to get away with those sorts of things. Today I realized that if my words are slightly laced with a more dominant emotion, which would be doubt or fear, what will ultimately win or manifest in my field, what is going to show up in my lived reality, will most likely be the dominant expression, the dominant texture of what was coming through me. Okay, so what do? Do I have a nervous breakdown and panic and, find a hole and hide and not blink, move, breathe, speak. No. It means that more than ever, we are being invited into slowing down what is going on in our internal worlds, observing what is moving through us, and working with and releasing these parts of us that have been driven so long by panic, by fear, by hesitation, by preparing for disappointment, by preparing for neglect, by preparing for rejection and isolation. What we want to do is we want to invite those parts in and observe them and say, oh, wow. If I'm really going to shift into this third pocket of expansion, I'm going to need to make sure that I allow myself to release the need to hold what I have been holding for so long, which may be scarcity, which may be isolation, it may be loneliness. You may feel like, how is it possible that I cannot find community or friends or my soul family? It may be that. What I'm saying is, ultimately, the invitation is very clear. This is more powerful than any of us could ever imagine. Add the layer, the intention, and the momentum of what is going on in here, what is going on really deep down in my field. And the difference that we're going to see more and more of is that I really believe that maybe what we could have said, spoken, thought, whatever it might be, might have taken, a little bit of time to slide through the glue and then drop into physical reality. What I realized today is that this transit is, what's the way to put it, is announcing to us that the time between that thing being released from our mouths, that thought form being embedded in our minds about, oh, I'm never going to succeed in my business, I'm never going to meet this right person. Those things, they have around them an energy that can expand them more than ever before. So the question is, what are you going to decide to expand? How are you going to drop back into your sovereignty, shift what's going on in there, and choose to expand what you do want rather than what you don't want?